Okay, so we have to create a frame first. How to create a frame? Click on F, and then you go into desktop, and you got it. Now you have to create a layout guide. Once you've done that, you're gonna have to change it into columns, or what, how do you read it? Columns, yeah, that kind of thing. And then change it into 12, put it into center. So this is the count first. You're gonna have to change it into 12, and then the type into center, the width into 80. Now, once you've done that, maybe you wanted to change the color if you're not comfortable with red. To be honest, I'm not comfortable with it, so I'm gonna use blue. And I'm gonna change it into 80% so you guys can see it. Yeah, that one. Now I'm gonna change it again to probably like 8. That's what we're gonna use. The next thing is you have to create another page dedicated for the assets. I mean assets, assets. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so I have created a new page for those who wonder. Basically, when I created the design page, the desktop one, I changed the name to design because we are going to create the design right here. And now I wanted to add assets. Then you have to create a new page like that. For those who wonder, like, whoa, where are the layers? It disappeared, of course. And it's done. Let's just delete it. Delete the page. Wait. Probably you're gonna have to only click on Control Z. And yeah, now you basically have it. And all this, I get it from YouTube. Or yeah, I mean, I get it from sites. Okay, so that's basically it. Now, uh, let's put all of this into the design page. Oh, how are you actually move some of this into another page? Basically, you have to do Control C and then move into the design, click on the desktop and then Control V, and you got it. Now you have to move it into here and you are done. Now, we also wanted to take all the colors that we have put it through, which is the color palette, and how to copy all of this because I have grouped that. How to group that basically. You have to click on this and then shift, click on another one, and then go with the Control G. That's how. Because I have created it and yeah, it's done. And how to delete it, you have to click on Control Backspace and wait a second. It's being an individual like that. Okay, now we have to click on each color because I wanted to demonstrate it. And then with the Control G, they're grouped. And now you can put this into your design. Put this thing up. Wanted to make the background that bad. Okay, it's done. But I think we could go better. Make it lighter a little bit. And we got what we want. And now let's make a grid for this. Or, well, to make coloring easier, we're gonna have to use this. So you're gonna have to go to this and then click add, name it with a light, then go into another one. Uh, oh yeah, I forgot. Gotta click on that, go with this. I don't know what this is, but basically, when you have a color and you wanted to color something with this, it's gonna be easier. Like a shortcut for coloring. You don't have to like put it manually. And yeah, that's basically it. Now let's create it. Create a style. Now we got one. And then for the dark or the black, we're gonna also have to add it and named it dark. Add another one, but this one is gonna be a little bit different. So we're gonna have to copy paste it by Control D, put it up, and then we gotta change the color into gradient, making it this way. And then the second color, we could just choose the blue that we have put it on the side. And now we have the gradient right here. Okay, once it's done, we have to put another shortcut and change it into gradient. And we have all of this now. Okay, so yeah, after that, you could just type a word by clicking on a T or just this one. And I'm gonna take like a word, possibly like a request first. Try for free. Try for free. And we also cannot forget to put another one, which is features. Oh wait. Okay, right. We have created all of that. Align it a little bit so it doesn't look ugly. Now for this, let's change it into enter. I mean the typeface, or yeah, for the font. To be honest, it's not font, guys. It's typeface, typography. And then we could change it into medium, change the size into 12. Now we get it. To be honest, 12 is kind of too small, so I'm gonna change it, of course, into 16. The size, of course. Now we're moving into the try for free one. We're gonna have to create a what do you call it? An auto layout, but not now. First thing first, what we gotta have. Oh yeah, I forgot that we have to change it into an actual black because we have put it one other color. Gonna change it into black just like that. And now we're gonna have to go into the try for free, create a Shift A, or you could just go with this. Click on the right and then go into auto layout right here. Supposedly it's not remove auto layout, but it used to be. Wait, let me just show you. Click on the right and you can see add auto layout, and that's it. Now we're gonna have to add a fill, but of course, the fill is going to be taken from this one, which is the gradient. Now we have the gradient, and we're gonna have to change the color of the type typography into white. And now we can change what's inside of the auto layout. Okay, now we gotta have to focus on the try for free. and then go into the setting and change it into 14, 14, 14. Make it bold, and the later spacing is supposed to be 8. Now that's done. And now let's move into the padding. We also cannot forget one thing, which is the settings right here. Change it into uppercase, and voila, it's looking quite good. Now we can add a little bit of gaps by doing this. The side is supposed to be 32, and the top and bottom into 16. Now the corner really is supposed to be 8. I don't know, but they really have to be this specific, or if not, it is going to be quite ugly, I guess. And now we can bring all this together. Closer, okay. Now, wait a second. Let me put it in the proper way. Okay, wait. Uh-huh. That's a good one. And let's do a little bit of auto layout right here by clicking Shift A. And then we can align it. Sometimes it goes like that, so just don't be confused. And we have to put it together with the logo. Shift A again. Just a little bit of aligning. It's all looking quite good. Let's move into the next step. I have to add a little bit of effect on the button because it's not going to be plain like this. We're gonna have to make it look like elevated. Now we have to turn on the layout guide first by clicking on Shift G, and yeah, see layout guide scene. See, that's the difference. We're gonna turn that off first so it's more comfortable. And yeah, we're gonna have to first turn on the clip content on the auto layout part, clip content, and then we're gonna have to add a little bit of effect. We start from the Y. The Y is going to be 32, and then the X supposed to be 16, and then wait a second, I think I have made a little bit of mistake. Okay, so the Y, the Y is going to be 32. That's correct. Uh, the blur is supposed to be minus 16. Oh, wait a second. I think I'm wrong again. Is it really 32? Isn't it too much? Wait, let me remember how it supposedly be first. Uh, okay, I'm so sorry. So something is wrong. The Y is supposed to be 16, and then the spread is supposed to be 32. Oh, the blur is supposed to be 32. Okay, that's good. And now the spread is, and yeah, the spread is supposed to be minus 16. And that's how it's supposed to look like. I know it's a little bit invisible, invincible, invisible. And so we're gonna have to change the color opacity into 64% and change the color into blue so it looks more fit. Let's see. That's how it supposedly looks like. It's pretty good. So for the first thing is I put a frame right here, and you know how to put a frame. Basically, just click on add, and then for this word, I copied it from my internet. Well, basically, I type it somewhere, and then I just copy this into here. And of course, this is the settings. The typography, I mean, the typeface is going to be enter, and then the thickness is going to be regular, and well, the size is depend. I mean, if you want it to be like capable with this and this, so design is basically not it doesn't have to be specified, but if you wanted somebody to understand what you have to detail it. Yeah, I mean it doesn't always have to be the same, so it's okay. And then I put a fill. For those who don't know, I'm just going to click on this and then just go like that. And then we also have another button right here. It's of course I copied it from this one. To copy it, you're gonna have to click lots of times, probably like 3 times, and then you can copy it by Control D and then put it down there and just customize it. And then let's talk about this button. So I put the gradient, of course. If I just turn that off, it's just gonna be like that. I mean, it's also the same with this one because we have copied it. It's just going to look like this. And yeah, for the size, wait a second. Let's start from the inside. I'm using an inter, of course the same, but we change it into black. Wait, a bold into a bold, and the size on 18 and letter spacing on 8. Still, we don't change the letter spacing. I mean, look at this. See, it's still 8. Wait. See, it's still 8%, so it's the same. Okay, now we're moving into the shift. I mean, into the auto layout. I'm putting the padding into 64 and I mean right and left in 64 and top and bottom in 32. The gap is I don't know. I don't think about this. That it's not that important though. And then yeah, I put the drop shadow on these settings. The white is 32. The blur is 64 and the spread minus 24. Basically just twice as this. See? Wait, let me show it to you. The drop shadow is as much as this one, but like twice. It's minus 16 when it's going to be 64. It's 64. I mean, it's supposed to be 32, and this one is 64. Yeah, I mean twice as this one. It's not that far, and I chose the shadow and the drop shadow's color with the airdrop. Wait a second. This color with the purple. It's purple, right? It's not pink. And for the alignment, just make it look natural. You don't have to make it the way people thought. And see, yeah, the uh, the frame is 2000 height, and after this we're gonna have to change it into 900. I mean 9000. I'm sorry, 2000 into 900. 2000 into 9000. Okay, we make it longer. Supposedly this one are not moving. Oh, wait a second. Oh, so the taskbar is moving. I don't know why. Wait a second. Yeah, basically that's for the first look, and then we're gonna go into the lower part. The same problem with me when I change it. I mean, change the desktop size in, I mean height into 9000, and then the navigation bar going down. Just put it back. Most of you probably have this kind of problem, or if you don't, Alhamdulillah. To check it. You see right here, I'm gonna change it to 40, and that's perfect. Let's get back to the work. Okay, for now, let's move into the assets. Okay, and we are going to copy this one. Make Control C, go to the design page, and then I'm gonna put it right here. I mean, the one that we have put it. Wait, Control V, turn on the grid by Shift G, and align it better. Probably like this far. This is perfect, but we can make it even further. But this is perfect. I mean, this and that. Yeah, basically, I cannot explain that good. Okay, once you have done, let's turn off the thing first. I mean the grid, and then let's go into the effect. Let's turn off the Y into 0, and then the blur. Let's put it on. I don't know. Wait a second. Okay, so probably we gotta put the blur into 80, and then change the color. Of course, we don't want it to be because I don't want it to look plain. We're gonna have to put the color of the logo. I think it's quite cool that way. For the percentage, I'm gonna go into 24, and that's literally it. It looks quite nice. I mean, from that and this, or to be honest, that just doesn't feel like me at all. So I'm gonna change the color into something else. Probably this blue. No. All right, 24%. I think that is beautiful. As for me though, not the same with you. So the next thing that you wanted to do is you have to create this trusted by words by clicking on this text. And once you've done, you have to setting it on 40, I mean the size, because when you create it, it's probably only the same height with this one, or probably with this one. So yeah, probably it's only 18. Uh, the size is only 18, so you're gonna have to change it into 40 because it's bigger. You can also put it in the middle like this to align it even. You only have to do this, and if you click this, it's going up here, so it's not a good thing. So let's get that. We got that back, and now let's copy the assets first. We got this asset. Oh yeah, remember not this one asset, but I have created another page that called assets. Now the only thing that I have to do is only to copy that. Wait a second, it's shaped in frame, so I'm gonna delete the frame first by control uh, backspace. Now, all the things that we have to do is to copy. Wait a second. Put it into the design page. Control V, and yeah, adjust it a little by little. I'm gonna show you later. What I'm gonna do next is basically to make them. Oh wait, I have changed the color. Wait a second. Change the color into the color selection that we have created, into dark, of course. All of this. To do that, I'm just going to go that way. Going to go this way, all around, and then just go to the selection color and then choose it like this, the dark one. So we have all of that, and basically that is. Oh yeah, and also if you want it, you could also Shift A, put them together. I mean, it's a pretty good mount. If you wanted to add a little bit of spacing because you don't feel comfortable with it, just put a little bit. I suggest you uh, turn on the layout guide too. Of course, we're gonna put it in the middle like this. Oh wait, I think it's a little bit too far, so adjust it the way you like. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and also you cannot forget about this. distribute horizontal as facing. Yeah, that's. Oh no! Wait. Vertical spacing is better. Now you have this one. Let's see the overall look. This is how it's supposed to look now, guys. So to create the features, the first thing that you want to do, okay, I have created this one because I skipped the part of this. And yeah, first thing you're gonna have to put all this illustration that I have put it on my assets and then put it on here. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to look like. The task manager is, well, it doesn't have to be as specified as the others, as I said all the time. The size is supposed to be 20 and bolded, and the this one you gotta change it from from this one 24 into 16, and then regular. You don't have to do any kind of shift A or auto layout. You don't have to do that. Okay, that's it. Create this one. I mean, above the request demo. So the first thing is that you have to create a frame as long as this one. Make the stroke with the section that you have created and create the name. This is the specific for size in 14. If you change it, yeah, it's okay. And then bold it. I mean, the bold is better. And then going with the shift A, I mean, I'm gonna try to delete the thing first. Uh, okay, click on the box and then go to this one too. Wait with the shift and then shift A. Now you have the auto layout and then copy, then change the words. Okay, as for this one, you might be wondering like, wow, how do you actually put the submit? Basically, you go up, copy this one, the trifle free, and then put it down here. Once you put them, it's gonna be smaller, and it's possibly going to be like this. Wait, like that. So it's before auto layout. They're not going to move it. It's not going to move that way. Yeah, basically that is. And yeah, the size is basically corrected before because it was put it right here, and I have aligned it into the middle. I mean the auto layout. See, it's put in the middle. And yeah, that's how you make the requested demo. Okay, for the last one is all. I mean, of course, the footer. I mean, the footer. See, it's basically you're gonna have to copy the tester logo right here. Once you have done that, you only have to put a little bit of words. I copied it from the name, address, and blah 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 right here. And I'm putting it on probably inter semi-bold and 14, that's the size. But for this one, I changed it into regular. So that's basically how it like. I mean, it looks like. And let's see the presentation a little bit. Just wait for a little. Now you can put it in the middle. And okay, so that's how it's supposed to look like. And let's see. Wait, I'm not gonna use the mouse. Let's just use my hand. Wow. So it really is look like a website for me. See how beautiful it is. So yeah, that's how you make a a website design. Or yeah, that's the name. Or you could actually just make the page smaller if it's too big. But the consequence is that the navigation bar is going down too. So be careful. That's what I am trying to tell you. It disappeared. Yeah. I don't know what's the problem with my laptop, but yeah, that's how you literally create this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye. See you next time.